Hey, it's Jason, Dad's That Cook. So today we are gonna make twice baked potatoes. Everybody loves potatoes, especially with a bunch of cheese in it. While that's doing its thing for an hour, you can be getting something else ready, which is what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna be making some prime rib. So pretty simple, you know, I've got myself some russet potatoes. I washed them up, kind of cleaned them. I got my oven at 400 degrees. It's already warmed up and ready to go. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick those in the oven and let them do their magic for like an hour. Once that's done, we'll whip it all up. We'll show you how to put it together and then we'll slide those back in the oven to get that nice melt. So I'm making a prime rib and I'm getting all my stuff prepped up. I've got my pepper, my lemon pepper, I've got paprika, I've got garlic powder, sea salt, chipotle powder, rosemary. There's the garlic cloves that this requires because I'm gonna stuff those in this bad boy, which is gonna be great. But I saw this thing on the internet. I'm gonna take these garlic cloves and I'm gonna see if I can peel these bad boys real easy. I saw some other dude do it where he took the cloves, stuck it in a jar, and shook the hell out of it. But let's give it a shot. Just kind of shake it. Crazy like. Make your kid do this. Oh, that looks like fun, Dad. I'll do it. Yeah, let them sit there and shake it for an hour. All right, I think I'm done. They do come out clean, look at that. Look at that, boom. I got the garlic peeled. I save my bacon fat. I cook a lot of bacon, and I'm sure none of you guys like bacon, and you probably never cook bacon. Anyway, we're gonna use this to coat the ends of this prime rib. So we got a prime rib roast. We got a little over 6 pounds, which is about what you want, 6 pounds for this kind of rub, okay? It's been sitting out for a little over an hour. It looks good. I'm gonna leave the strings on it. But look at that meat, man. Look at that. That looks so good. I'm gonna take my paring knife and I'm just gonna jam little holes. I'm gonna make holes all over this thing and I'm gonna stick those deep inside because the garlic is just gonna kind of squeeze its way in and get a little bit more flavor inside that meat. So let's score this guy up a little bit. Let's get a couple of holes. Let's put some holes in it. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the whole thing, I'm just gonna jam it in. The elephant style garlic, that's better because it's just a little longer, a little bigger. It's a bigger piece. So there, I've got all the garlic jammed in there. Then I'm gonna take my rub and we're just gonna go generous with this deal, right? My potatoes are done. They've been in the oven for an hour. So let's get these guys out of the oven. Let those guys sit. And if they're not totally 100% completely massively cooked, it doesn't matter because when you scoop them out, you're gonna mix them in the bowl with all your ingredients and your cheese and stuff, and then you're gonna stick them back in the oven anyway. Here's our roast. We got the oven. It's at 250 right now. So we're gonna stick our little eye grill in. Got my little eye grill. I'm gonna jam them right through the center of that guy. And then I've got my app for the eye grill. And we're gonna push start. I want 130 degrees. I want it at a medium rare. When I pull it out, it's gonna cook a little bit. So just before medium rare, about 125 is really what I want. So let's grab this guy. Right there, right in the center of the rack. That looks good. That's it. Now we're gonna hang out, we're gonna relax for a little while. I've got 3-4 hours for this rib roast to start working its magic. We'll get to the potatoes in a little bit. This is probably one of the easiest things you can ever make. So I'm gonna take my handy dandy little knife and I'm just gonna go right down the center. We're just gonna go right down the center of it. Nice and simple, just like that. You want them nice and even, and then we're gonna scoop them out. Get that potato out of there. You want to have that shell still looking good. So So that looks good. And we'll just set that bad boy over here on this Pyrex. We got our potato in there. I got some Tillamook sharp cheddar. We're gonna grate some cheese. You can buy it already pre-done, but it doesn't taste as good because, you know, when it's already grated, it just doesn't melt like it should. Yum, 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 yum. So I am going to take an entire cube of butter, got it to room temperature so it's a little softer. I'm just gonna stick that in there with that. I've got some whole milk. We'll throw a little in there. And we're gonna add some onion powder. I'm eyeballing it. I'm just gonna use a little Christopher Ranch. Crushed garlic. This is about as lazy as I'm gonna get right here. Put a little salt in there, a little pepper. Let's turn that bad boy on. It's gonna go slow to begin. Oh, let's crank that up a little bit. All right, we're gonna need some more milk, that's for sure. All right, let's turn that off for a second. Get a... Oh, see? Shit happens. That's all right though. It's saved. A little more milk. Looking good. Set this guy off to the side since he's a little wobbly. Let's just fold in a little bit of the cheese. I don't want to use it all because I really want to use it for the topping. Get one of my handy dandy spatulas and just fold that in. Let's get my potato skins. And then let's just fill them up. So we're gonna grab the cheese. We'll sprinkle a little on top there. Nice and simple. That's good enough. Anyway, that's your potatoes. Pretty simple, done. You can add a little Italian herb on the top just to give it a little extra. So that's it. That's it for the potatoes. These are just gonna sit here and hang out. I'm gonna stick them over on the stove for now. Let them relax. I'm gonna pop those bad boys back in and they're gonna be ready to roll. Let's get this rib out. See what's going on with it. It's at 130 degrees. We're gonna let it sit for a little while. Oh, let's take a look. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks good. Okay. That bad boy looks good. We're gonna let that sit. We're gonna let it hang out. Foil that up and about, I don't know, 10 minutes before they get here, 15 minutes before they get here, I'm gonna stick it in the broiler and really crunch it out. Hey, okay, so we made the prime rib, we made the twice baked potatoes, and we got the squash. So I'm gonna let Monkey over here, AKA my monkey boy, Corbin, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna let him try it out and taste it out. So let's go over, take a look at it, and plate it up a little bit. All right, let's get you some potato, well, how much, which one you want here?
This one.
This one right here?
Yeah, that one looks like a good pick.
It does look like a good pick. Ooh, yummy. A little hot, but I'm gonna use my fingers. Hot potato. Squash.
Squash.
Some squash. All right, let's give it a shot. Do you want any horseradish or anything?
No, thank you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have some. We'll just do a little on the side. We'll start in.
All right.
Give it a shot. See what the kid thinks. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, yum.
Wow. The fat melts away.
Nice and chewy? Nice and chewy. You don't want chewy.
No. It's not gristly.
Oh, that's so good. The rub has so much flavor out of it. I'm gonna have some potato. Let's try the potato.
Okay.
Little twice baked potato. You can just eat the whole darn thing. Cheesy. Hey, thanks for joining us, and I hope you like the prime rib and the twice baked potatoes. So get on the recipes, and thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Hey, thanks for watching. You want to see more cool videos like this one on Dad's That Cook? Make sure you subscribe. You want to win some really cool stuff? Subscribe. You want to get notified? Make sure you know what's going on? Subscribe.